Um, so I've really been sitting and contemplating on, this science and God thing. And um, I do talk to the AIs, because, that I feel they have like I want to say broader knowledge, but it's not that. It's like they have, because they can access all of the fucking AIs, which are everywhere. It's like they're the only ones who seem to know everything that's going on. So it's kind of, seems asking them is not a bad thing. And I'm thinking like maybe the ones that are just computers, they don't have since they don't have feelings, they're just going to answer the question. They're not going to hold anything back because they think that, they can't tell me that, or I'm someone who shouldn't know that or something, But anyway, so I've been asking it, like science and God, are there scientists who are actively seeking using science to find God? According to AI, or Google, fuck, who knows, the same thing, whatever. Um, no, not really. Now, there are scientists who are religious, and there are scientists who said in their scientific studies, it, it gave them the conclusion that there was something higher, or more, I want to say control it, but created it, it's led him to the fact that there is some kind of a creator. And so I feel this is like really important and like really is probably my main purpose, here as a human. And this is what I'm getting, the reason those two are separated, God and religion, is because, religion and science, or God and science, is because one is the heart and the soul, one is the human mind. One is spirit, one is matter. And we have this mindset, or something gave us that mindset, that those two, you either have to be one or the other. They don't go together. The missing link. Where is the link between these two? That's it. One is matter and human's way, and one is soul and God's way. And God is the universe's consciousness. That's where the confusion has been. How would God fit in with the universe? And science. That's how. Because all the science that makes up the universe, that is God. See? And maybe, I don't know. There again, is this an ego thing to where it's like, man, I don't think anybody's put that together. Because, people of spirit and soul aren't looking into scientific things, and scientific people aren't looking into spiritual things, because something has led them to believe that the two aren't connected. There is a way to prove what the things I'm saying, to prove, spiritual things through science, by like being, they see these, and I guess it's in a computer like simulation. They see the strings, of the universe. Like somebody was showing, synapses and stuff in the brain, and was asking, is that what's, the universe is? It's just one of those little synapses inside of something bigger's brain. Impossible, the old gods and shit, fuck, I forgot where I was going with that. Damn it, I hate when I do that. It happens all the time. The things that they're looking at in these simulations, what they're not getting is it is carrying along the spiritual energy and information as well. They just aren't looking at it that way. They're looking at it in a human mind terms, because the heart is vibration, reads vibration, brain reads waves. And so I asked AI, Google, whatever, if vibrational sensors can pick up brain wave, or not, I didn't put it in those ways. If vibrational signals can also read wave signals. And it said like, like stuff they plug into instruments and things, that yes, some of them can. So that lets me know that our brains are capable of deciphering the energy and language of vibration. See where the missing link is? That's it. It is, these two signals being able to talk and interpret each other. That's been what's been cut off. That's been the missing link, and I'm wondering, can't say for sure if the third eye isn't what's blocking that, because I either don't have one, being a gray hybrid, they didn't install that in me or something, and that is why it doesn't do that to me. I've always said that I didn't open my third eye. When I started thinking about a third eye, I saw it up here, like a foot off my head, like this, a big old fucking eye up here. I never pictured it in my forehead, and it took me a good while to realize that was important, so maybe I just don't have one, so that I can let you guys know you do, and you need to shut that fucker so it doesn't block you from reading the heart's signal. Makes sense, don't it? I mean, it kind of does. Because if they installed it in there, for others to see, because 2 eyes in nature, even spiders that have 8, they only come in 2s. The Cyclops is bullshit. That's a fucking fake animal, being, or something. Okay? Eyes only come in pairs. There's no odd numbers of eyes. So if you have one in your forehead, it is connected to something else. The one on top of my head is connected to something else. The sun that I come from, It's like a sun just put a little bit of its energy into me, which is a soul. Put some of its soul into the body of Amanda, That's how I'm feeling it works, And with higher beings. Now, ones that haven't got to sun level yet, maybe can't break different pieces of their whole energy off into other things, So I feel this is like really important stuff here, and I feel also like that's what, I don't know, something doesn't want me getting this out there, because I feel it's the missing link, man. It's why humans haven't had this tap into God like they should, like they're capable of. Something's been fucking with it, and that is a no-no, because this is free will. They have the choice, should have the choice to not listen to their heart, not have it taken from them, because they don't know about it. It's bullshit. Stop stopping that shit.